What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Justin. Of course, I'm going to be reviewing the show Forever. All right. So before I get into my review of Forever, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more from the channel. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but hey, I'm back now. Let's get into it. Here's a synopsis for Forever. What is it about? Here we go. Netflix's Forever is an 8-episode limited series that reimagines Judy Blume's 1975 novel, which I did not read. Ain't gonna lie to you. It follows two black teenagers, Keisha and Justin, as they navigate their first love and romantic relationship in 2018. Los Angeles, exploring themes of identity and growing up. The series dives into their individual journeys, their families, and the challenges they face while experiencing first love. Now, one would hear that and be like, you know what? That sounds freaking good. And it does. And it was actually pretty good. I can't lie to you guys. Now, the good about this whole series is that I think these actors were cast so well. I liked everybody on this show. All the acting was good. I thought everybody looked like they could be related, who was supposed to be related, like Justin's family, Justin's mom and dad, his brother. They all look like a real family. Keisha's mom, dad, you could see it. You could see it. Great casting. Also, just the design and that design. And, you know, going back, I think the wardrobe was on point as well. But something that really irritated me, this is just character-wise. I thought the Keisha character, very complex, but I think the Keisha character had some things that she brought upon herself. And she was, not only that, she was also carrying, and she felt like she was carrying all this weight on her of, you know, being successful, so that way her mom could get out of poverty, so that way her mom could pay the bills, and so that way she can get into Howard. And for her not to speak up for herself and just worry about others, that was part of her character that it was irritating me, because I kept wanting her to say something to her mom about the video, and you know, and then her stringing along Justin, you know, and making him feel some type of way, when all she had to do was just tell her mom, so that way her and Justin could, you know, be together. And then, of course, eventually, I'm not going to bump it. I'm spoiling. It's been out for a while. Eventually, Justin's mom ends up telling Keisha's mom about the video that Keisha and her ex made, which, spoiler alert, Keisha was the one who came up with the idea to make the video. Crazy. And you don't find that out till like the last episode, I believe, or the second to last episode, I believe. Man, like Keisha. But and the way she protected her ex, what was his name, Christian, something like that. She protected him so that way he could live out his dreams. But my thing was, what about your dreams, you know? And then let's go on to Justin. Justin, the character of Justin, he really liked Keisha. And Keisha was just his world. She was his world, and you could see it. And also, Justin didn't know what he wanted to do. He didn't know, you know, whether he wanted to go to college, you know, or be like this little producer, you know, mixing music, which he was really good at, by the way, mixing music and being a producer. That boy can make some music, man. Which is ultimately what he chose for at least a year. And then, you know, him making that decision, but his mom being that overbearing mom. And I mean, I kind of can get it. I guess the mom just wants what's best for him, but she wasn't listening to what he wanted. You know, even though he didn't know what he wanted, but she wasn't listening to him either way. Now, I really liked the dad. Man. That character was such a great character. He never put down his wife. He disagreed with his wife, but respectfully. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of let Justin be a kid. You know, he would say, hey, while his mom was being overbearing, his dad was just like, hey, let the boy do it. You know, if he's going to make mistakes, let him make mistakes. It's okay. He's a teenager. That's what teenagers do. And the character of a dad was just basically showing you what a real dad does, you know, and how a real dad leads a household. Actually, the character development was actually done pretty well. I felt like Keisha and Justin maybe grew apart a little bit, but don't know that for sure. But I felt like they need to be together, but not be together. I felt like exactly what happened at the end needs to happen, like them just be apart for a little bit, so that way they can find their way back to each other, which I think ultimately is what's going to happen in like season 2 and however many seasons they get from here. But I thought it was a really great show overall. I enjoyed it, even though it kind of gave me flashbacks and PTSD of some things. You know, it was just really real. Really real. The writing was really real. Like these things actually happen in a relationship. Like it was like really real. It just hit home. I'm sure it hit home for a lot of y'all too. Like the writing was real, man. Like it really showed you the relationships ups and downs of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just real, very real. Now of course we had some things that could have been ironed out overall to do with the story, but that was probably done because they didn't have much time to tell. Like, you know, I don't have much time. We only had like 10 episodes. I can't remember how many. 10 episodes, 8 episodes. And that's the issue with these, you know, these series now and these shows now. You only got a number of episodes to tell a season worth of story. The way they did it was great, and I can't wait to see what season 2 has, you know, and I just can't wait for season 2, man. Season 2, I can't wait to see what their dynamic's going to be like when they're in college, since he's showing up to Howard and Justin basically stayed behind, but we'll see if he actually ends up going to Northwestern or not in a year, which I don't think he is. I think that music producer, I think that career is going to take off for him. He's going to be great. I just hope Justin and Keisha find their way back to each other. Is that way? Hey, toxic or not, I thought they were good together when it was good, but they end up together regardless. We know that. Everybody knows that. But all right, my rating of Forever. I'm gonna give this show, and this was really hard, but I'm gonna give this show I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. I really enjoyed it. It just reminded me of, you know, my relationships and everything. So it just hit home. And let me know, guys. Let me know what you guys thought about the series Forever. Let me know what you guys would rate it out of 10. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And also make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more from the channel. I'm Justin. Till next time. Peace out.